Hey, Frank, I've got a trivia question for you. The Alabama state legislators just finally did something good and passed a good bill. What is now the state official bread of Alabama?
Cornbread.
Way to go, Frank. Yeah, I know you'd be the one to get on that. Yes, it says right here, that's right. When the Alabama House did last week, what it did when it passed a resolution declaring cornbread the official bread of Alabama. The Senate must follow suit to make it count. Was a chop-busting culinary smackdown as in-your-face regional food feud. Whereas in the northern parts of the country, a bread called cornbread or corn muffins is prepared on a regular baking dish or muffin pan and is lighter and sweeter than true southern style cornbread. Now, cornbread, whereas is now the state official bread is cornbread. Zach, what do you think about that?
I love some cornbread.
You know how to make it?
No, but I sure can eat
In
it.
50 years of living alone, you don't know how to cook.
I can cook good in the microwave.
Do you like cornbread and pinto beans
Love it.
mixed together in a glass of milk?
I don't do it like that.
That is the way to enjoy.
When I was a kid, I used to just crumble up cornbread and put it with my pintos, but I never, in a bowl, separate, used to. But I've never put it in like that.
Glass of milk. That's for like old people with no teeth.
I don't care.
Sorry.
I enjoy it.
Well,
My grandfather ate it. My dad ate it. I'm going to eat it. If I'd ever get any made. Somebody would like to make me some
Right.
cornbread.
I'm making some cornbread.
Frank will make you some cornbread.
Zach, you like Girl Scout cookies?
Oh, yeah.
yes, but I try not to eat them hardly anymore.
Oklahoma City girl, a sixth grader, fell short of her goal but set a record for selling 18,107 boxes of National Girl Scout cookies.
Way to go.
She wanted to try to eat 20,000, but she couldn't get to it. But she got in there. Says right here, just ask people, be good about it, and they'll buy just about anything from you.
18,000 sold by
Yep.
Abigail Cooper.
Name the top selling cookie.
Dosey-dos.
Thin Mint. Give
See?
Abby a
Abby
Thin
won
Mint.
the prize.
Thin Mint, that's right. Peanut butter sandwiches were down on there and shortbread. Thin Mints are #1 Girl Scout cookie.
I like the peanut butter ones.
Now, what else you got, Zach?
Well,
Give him the green light.
hey, it was good. It was good to see Brittany up here Friday, and
did
let's
great.
continue to vote for her at Progresso.com. Let's get her to LA, everybody.
Sweet
So
girl.
vote daily for her. And if you got multiple emails, you can use all of them. So get her out
Help
there
her
to
win.
California. Alabama Athletic Department recorded over $21 million surplus in 2013, and since 2006, they have recorded over $106.5 million. And I credit a lot of that to Mal Moore. What he did over the years, I mean, he raised a lot of money for that, and hopefully Bill Battle can keep that up. And maybe he can raise money because he's sure not doing good at picking basketball coaches. So, but we'll leave that for another day. I guess you've heard about Jim Kelly, former Buffalo Bill quarterback, had cancer, and it's come back. John Elway just says words don't describe the sadness. That's real sad. I heard it's pretty serious this time, so I know that family appreciate the prayers. Like I said, a lot of. Bruce Pearl talked about trying to fill out his staff. He says he's taking time. So he's got coaches from all over the country applying, but he wants to get the right fit. So he can't go out and recruit to August, so he's got to use all of his assistants.
Zach, did you just tell me you're 50?
Yes.
All right, I just turned 60.
Okay.
Gloria just turned 30.
Old people. Yeah, I wish.
Frank, you're getting there.
Yeah.
Does life begin at 80? A new study claims that
I
the
hope not.
80s can be the happiest years of your life.
Wow.
Really? Is that because you don't
Wishful
remember? You don't remember?
Frank said good.
There's great relief finding your path. It says here, these people in age said, I'm happier than I was in my 60s. Said I was frightened of old age. Now it's here, I'm happy with it. The 80s is when things start to come together, Frank.
4
No.
years, I'll be happy.
Says right here, finally, 20 more years and I'll be in the prime of my life in my 80s,
No
doing
way.
things I always wanted to do.
He probably has dementia. Yeah, I agree with you, Brad. No,
Doing
I do
things
not
I've
believe
always
that.
wanted to do. Says here, sex will never be better than when you're in your 80s.
At 80?
As long as it's with somebody else that's not in their 80s.
Yeah, I hear you.
It says right here, old age, that's right, you get aches and pains, but hey, if you keep going down to herbs and more, they can alleviate all that for you. Take
Get
it
on
from me.
that vibe.
Take all you can, that's right. 80 years old, and so let's see, if I'm 80, still doing a TV show, let's tack on another 20.
Really.
There'll be no getting shed of me.
Lucky everyone.
All right, let's go to Zach right now for some words of wisdom as we get ready to close out this first hour on a Tuesday morning. Zach, sock it to us.
Be yourself. An original is always worth more than a copy.
No kidding.
That's you, buddy, ain't it? You're our original. Sometimes the bad things that happen in our lives put us directly on the path to the best things that will ever happen to us.
We hope so.
Yeah, they will. To be rich is not what you have in your bank account, but what you have in your heart.
Yeah, well, I ain't going that far with that one. I mean, to be rich, it helps if you got a little cash.
Sometimes the smallest things take up the most room in your heart.
That is true.
And I got one Bible verse for you. Romans 8:31. What then shall we say to these things? If God is for us, who can be against us?
You the man, Zach. Y'all don't forget to hit Bama Zack up at bamazack@gmail.com. Let him know something going on in your part of the woods, and he'll get it to us just as quick as he possibly. This was a Dear Abby over the weekend. Let me just tell you how ignorant some people can be. Dear Jane, my husband and I were both married previously, so we're on our second or third marriage here. We've been together for 7 years. We first started dating. We would sometimes go out to a casino after dinner, Zach, for a fun outing. We never spent much money and went only on occasion. Our choice of gambling was a slot machine. Well, over the past few years, it seems like the casino has taken over our lives. We go there now to the exclusion of almost everything else and spend money we don't have and can't afford to lose. We both have the mentality that the big one is right around the corner.
No, it's
How
not.
can we break this habit? It's causing unbearable financial and emotional stress in our marriage, and I'm afraid it won't last another year.
Gambling addiction.
What do we do?
Quit
Idiots.
gambling.
And here's her answer too. There's a name for your habit and your husband have acquired. It's called compulsive gambling.
Told you.
If something's taken over your life, learn to let it go and get back to normal. That's why they have churches. That's why they have counselors. Go see these people. Lindsay Lane would be a good place to start. What?
Quit gambling.
And quit gambling. All right, we'll take a break. Harold should be here later on this morning if he gets up in time to talk about city council last night. If not, I'll fill you in myself on all that stuff. Zach, I guess we'll see you up and ready tomorrow.
Well, unless it depends on my mom having her surgery, so possibility I may or may not, but I'll let y'all know.
All right.
But I just appreciate the prayers, my mom.
We'll take a break. Be right back. Y'all hang on.
Don't go to love me.